Hi, we're going to demonstrate the CareAware software within Cerner that allows for bedside medical device integration. For ICU, this will replace our charting vital signs on the flow sheet. For med-surg and telemetry, this is going to replace the clinical care system. So we have KY trained Mary 1, and she has just been admitted to 4A 435. The first step that we're going to do is to associate the monitor to Mary 1's chart. So we're going to go into iView, and it says the current person is not associated to any monitor. I'm going to close this because I want you guys to see the associate monitor icon. Okay, so the associate monitor icon is here. We're going to click on it. It's this little person with a monitor. 435 bed 1. I could just click associate, but I actually want to view acquired data. And this screen is going to look a little bit different when we're actually up live with Cerner because you're only going to see your unit, whereas right now I can see everybody. But the monitor ID is 435 bed 1. It's going to look like that for St. Joseph Hospital. For St. Joseph East, it's going to be prefixed by an E just to call it out even more and make it more specific to East. And then in the critical care units with the GE monitors, you may get -4000 or -5000, and you're actually going to look at your room and your bed. So like here is CCU bed 3, and since we only have one bed in each CCU room, it's bed 1. So CCU bed 3, CCU bed 1, CCU bed 2, and so on. So we're going to look at the data that we have available for us by hitting the View Acquired Data. Okay, now I thought that my patient had just gotten here at 6 p.m., but it turns out that I totally missed it earlier in the day. I went and checked with my nursing assistant, and what do you know? I'm totally a bad nurse, and the patient has been here since 2:42. So I'm going to go back and catch up on some vitals charting that we need to get in the system. I have respiratory rate, heart rate, end-tidal CO2, pulse ox. I have a temperature. I have blood pressure and a mean arterial pressure. So I am going to go back and say that I'm going to start recording my vitals at 14:45. And hit OK. And then I'm going to click associate. Do you want to associate this person to the monitor? And I'm going to click yes. And close. Now I'm going to go back and say insert, right click, insert date time, 14:45, hit enter. Then we double click on the column to activate it. Look at all that. We've got oral, we're going to select Fahrenheit. Apparently at this point I don't have a temperature, so I'm going to put one in. It converts it to Celsius. I have a heart rate, I have a respiration rate, I have my blood pressure, and I have a mean arterial that's calculated. Looks like we don't have the mean arterial pressure coming in on these yet, but we'll get that fixed before go live. I'm going to do a couple more. I'm going to double click on 4 o'clock. And that one brought a temperature in. I'm going to double click on 6 o'clock. Click my oral. That one brought a temperature in. Brought my oxygen saturation. I can say that I've put her on 2 liters a minute, and she's on 2 liters a minute for all of those. And then when I am happy with what I have put in, I can click on sign. And now you saw all those turn black. My high results, if I click the high up here, it highlights them. I have a high temperature of 99.8, and my respirations are a little bit high, so that came up as well. Let's say now that Mary 1 is being discharged, so I need to go in and dissociate her with the monitor so that it stops recording. So I want to click on the monitor ID, and I'm going to click the dissociate button. And now that monitor is not associated with anybody. I can hit close, and I have my vital signs that I needed on my chart, so I am good. I hope that this has been helpful in demonstrating the CareAware software and what it can do for us. If you have any questions, please reach out to your trainers that are available teaching classes. We have the simulation labs where you can see this kind of thing in practice, and I hope that this was very helpful for you. Thank you so much.